So last week on many of my coaching calls and a lot of the discovery calls I was having with accounting firms, highlighted a major blind spot for a lot of them. And I wanted to cover it off in this video. And it basically highlights the fundamental flaw in the traditional accounting firm model. And I'm going to highlight it for you right here. I'm tripping over my words. Watch this. So when you actually look at your inventory of your clients and you break it down by your best clients and your worst clients, so your lowest paying clients, your highest paying clients, if you break it out, there's something known as the Pareto Principle. It's the 80-20 rule, and it's where 20% of your efforts brings in 80% of your results. It also works with a lot of other calculations, but in this particular one, I want to show you what happens with your net income. So when you look at accounting firm, and this isn't just my experience, this is with every firm I've ever looked at. And recently, Dan Sullivan, he's got a company called the Strategic Coach. He came out and made this announcement, had all these people go, "Oh, did you hear Dan Sullivan's announcement about the 80-20 rule with accounting firms?" And I'm like, I know, I've heard about it. I've been teaching it for so long, so I figured I'd highlight it here again and just show you how powerful this is. So this is what happens when you're looking at your net income. If you look at your top 20% of your clients, your best clients that you have, your top 20% of your clients actually give you 150% of your net income. So across here, we'll put this is your clients, and here is your net income. So yes, I did do the math right. Your top 20% of your clients produce 150% of your net income. Your bottom 80% of your clients, and you could do the math, you guessed it, take away 50% of your net income to get you to your 100% of whatever your net income number is. And this is a very scary thought. And when you look at the numbers, and this is not opinion, these are facts. When you look at the numbers, it costs most accounting firms to service their bottom 80% of their clients. So their low-end bookkeeping, their personal tax returns, the low-end, low-paying clients. When you break it out and parse it out in terms of how much revenue comes in for those clients, and then what kind of time, effort, and money, like time, client or staff resources and time you have to apply to it, it takes away 50%. It actually costs you money to serve these clients. So literally, if there's one thing you could do today to instantly increase your net income by 50%, like 50% net income right away, is if you just went in and deleted, basically fired your bottom 80% of your clients, got rid of the staff and the overhead required to actually service that, you would instantly make more money, okay? Like it's staggering. Now, most accounting firms and accountants, most business owners would never do that. It's too scary for them. So there is a methodology by which in the accountant success formula that we work to get you to this 20%. So we do it in a slow progressive style. So you're not doing this, what I call a slash and burn. We do more what Ron Baker of Firm of the Future calls a forced churn. So as you bring in higher end clients, you start offloading these lower end clients, because ultimately it's costing you money. Like, I mean, think about it. It's insane. We just went through the tax season, and if you think about this, most accounting firms actually paid to do the tax returns for the individuals. Paid for it. So you can think about this. Every time you go to do a smaller end client, it's costing you money to actually do that work. It's a little bit of insanity. So anyways, here you go. The Pareto Principle, 80-20 rule, top 20% of your clients bring 150% of your net income, bottom 80%, take away the 50%. There is a methodology by which we can fix this. It's in the Accountant Success Formula model. So if you have any questions on that, you can reach out, let me know at any time. So I'm Eric Solbakken. Wherever you're watching this, please scroll down, leave a comment for me, and stay tuned for more success tips to come.